Alright, so today I'm going to be tying a streamer for you guys, one of my favorite steelhead streamers. I use a lot all around the Grand Rapids area and up north in the PM, and just a lot of rivers around here. It seems to really produce well. I don't have a technical name for it, just call it a marabou sucking leech. Purple, basically an egg sucking leech, but tied with marabou. And sure, there's been someone who's developed it first and named it, and I'm not trying to steal credit from them, but just kind of just real simple pattern, works well and catches fish. So without any further ado, start our thread. I always wrap real tight on this eye just so my thread doesn't get caught underneath. Snip off the excess, line towards the back. And first thing you do is you take some dubbing, whichever dubbing you like. I like this ice dub orange, so like the flash that it gives, but you could use pink. It doesn't have to be ice dub. You could just use yarn. You don't have to have a underbody at all. There's the marabou cover over it, but I like having it. And just wrap it over the hook. It's going to be covered again by that marabou mentioned, but it shows through and the fish can see it and gets them excited. The steelhead obviously really love the orange, the egg color, so I guess you could use a dubbing loop if you wanted to, but I don't want to. Alright, so now that we've got nice underbody created, pull out some of the excess, stuff like that. You select a piece of purple marabou, and I already found a piece because often it takes me a long time to find the right piece. So take off some feathers on the end and tie it in where you want it to be. And I know this might not be the most proper way to tie in marabou, but it works, so I do it. I like mine to be pretty full. I like to throw big flies. I like to spay fish, and so I can throw bigger flies. So I'll give it a decent amount of wraps around there. Just so these don't get caught up when I'm tying it off, I cut off some of the extra feathers at this point. Because there's just so many feathers going everywhere at this right now. Ow. A couple good firm wraps. Snip it off. Alright, at this point, pull back all your marabou. I like to just give not a couple, but some solid winds just to hold it backwards, because it does tend to kind of plume out, which you want it to be nice and ride like that, but you don't want it to be everywhere. So just get nice and wrapped over there. As I said, it was egg sucking, so you could do a dubbing loop to make the egg bigger, but I'll just take some of that same dubbing that I put underneath the body for the underbody. Actually, wait, no, I forgot a step. I take some polar flash marabou, not marabou, I'm sorry, flash bow, and doesn't have to be this color, but I like it. It's the rainbow trout color, but you can also use like a pearl color. That's another real good color, or pattern, I don't know what you want to call it, but cut off a little bit. Tie her on in, kind of where you want it. Alright, wrap that down. Now comes our egg sucking. All right, a little more to cover the front of that hook. Do your whip finish. There you have it. The purple marabou steelhead streamer. This is tied on a size 4 hook. What size 4 TMCO streamer hook. A little bit of your sister's nail polish that she's been looking for months to hold it all together. Which she will never find. Alright, and there you go. As I said, you can swap out these different colors of flash bow or polar flash. You can also switch out the marabou. Green's a good color. Black's another good color. You can also tie, what's good is you could tie black and then purple over the black, so you have some black in there because black's always great for steelhead. So is olive, purple, black, and green. Basically your or chartreuse, some staple colors for steelhead. And if you want to add weight, just do a lead underbody put a cone head on the front of there instead of egg sucking, or egg sucking and cone head. But either way, it's a great streamer. Fishes real easily. Marabou doesn't get caught too bad up on the hook. If it's getting bad, you can just trim off some of this stuff here on the bottom. So there you go.